invested
No
in
idea.
Apple stock early.
I was gonna say that or in tax evasion, probably both.
Lagoon City.
Investments and probably tax evasion and theft. I'm not sure.
Apparently, there's a Wikipedia that keeps track of all the crimes of cartoon characters.
Oh wow.
Like if you look at the Yu-Gi-Oh Wikipedia, it tells you all the crimes, all the characters that did.
Probably, I imagine for some of them, enough to like warrant a death penalty or whatever.
Well, technically, under Yugi, he has Yugi has theft, murder.
Oh yeah, fucking. I forget what it's. Okay, I forget what I actually call it, but I keep calling it Brain Blast. But then I realize that's Jimmy Neutron.
It's Mind Crush.
Mind Crush, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. The Panic.
Yeah, because
Panic
when I hear,
Akava.
because I always say Mind Crush as Brain Blast, and then I'm like, wait a second, that's fucking Jimmy Neutron.
Technically, you can missay Mind Crush is Mind Calm.
Mind, I guess you could do that too, yeah.
Not getting the coin.
Oh, the coin minigame? Yeah, that is good.
Hit you, damn it. I thought I hit you. Crush. Look at all the look at all the Tic Tac thing from Zelda.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about the fucking the bugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually we call them water skaters. So we're over
We have
here.
them. We have them here. Let's call them water bugs. That was
Oh yeah, or driders or something like that. But we just call them like.
they remind me of things from Wet Dry World in Mario 64.
Oh yeah, yeah. I believe that's actually what they're based off of. But yeah, they're also common over here in like some ponds.
Yeah, I found Azoth in the background.
Ah, yes. I actually thought he was like a
Dang.
skinny fucker.
How is she not sweating to death?
No idea.
How's her head even fit in there? There she goes.
It's like crushed in.
She's crying.
My guess is that her head is just crushed in.
This is mandatory for Amy because your little cutscene that you get as Amy.
That's true.
Mandatory. This is what you should be eating, Chappie.
I do actually eat a lot of fruit, believe it or not. Probably more than I should be.
What sugar is not good for you?
Okay. I eat a lot of shit, believe it or not.
Eat a lot of sugar?
A lot of, like, food in general.
Shouldn't be honest with you.
Not sure if I know. But yeah, cantaloupes, have you ever... Actually, I really like cantaloupes, I think, like, to be honest.
I don't... Some fruits I like, some I don't.
I like a lot of fruits. With apples, I don't eat them as often because they're very acidic.
I like apples. I don't like Fiji apples. That's the worst apples.
I actually eat that one the most.
Hey, those are fucking awful.
It's because they're softer.
Break your head.
Yeah. But it's just that they don't... It's just because they're not as acidic for me. That's
I
why.
like Macintosh. That's why I like Macintosh.
I just eat the ones that are not as acidic, and then I'm like... Because then they... Cause I just never like the acidity of it.
Brought back the old fish thing. Aquatic ruin. Oh. Be a booble. They kept in the old sound effect from Sonic 1. They never got rid of that.
Well, because it's... You don't need to improve on perfection.
Sonic 1's not a perfect gameplay planning.
I meant the sound effect.
I know some people believe that Sonic 1 is the best Sonic.
Really now.
And I'm gonna say this, you are wrong. Very wrong.
You know what? This is like fucking Gen 1ers, to be honest. Let's say like
Some people appreciate
fucking red
Sonic.
and I know, but it's just like the same logic that Gen 1ers had. They say, oh, red and blue were the best games. Like, nah. So many fucking issues with that game, to be honest. Are you gonna ignore the fact that psychics were like broken as shit? And that almost every fucking Pokemon in the console dex is poison, which at the time, which isn't bad. Poison types aren't bad anymore, but at the time, essentially rendered them basically kind of shit and useless.
Oh. Take me all the way back. Hello, I'm under the water. Why?
But yeah, basically that was the one issue is that like with Gen 1 is a lot of the Pokemon were poison type, which kind of I don't know, for some reason they just really liked poison that generation, but it rendered a lot of them kind of useless.
Wasn't poison back in the day like weak to everything?
Yes.
That's why I avoided stuff like dust stalks and stuff back in the day because there was no fucking point.
I said poison right now, today, it's actually not that bad. But at the time it was but
Things
keep in mind
really
Gen
changed.
1
I don't think things really changed until what, Gen 4?
Gen 3 actually improved the abilities and stuff.
Come on. Poison still sucked in Generation 3.
That is true, yeah.
As someone who played Generation 3, way too much for their own good.
Honestly, I play same. I often go. I think when it comes to like most Pokemon games, I often revisit. Yeah, same. I often revisit Ruby and Sapphire, at least every couple years. I tend to like play that one, even though I've seen everything in that game. I pretty much know the Hoenn region from like the back of my hand. Like I've memorized that entire fucking place.
Here's the thing with like with Emerald Generation 3, right? I have played that generation so much that I was able to beat, you were there, the Elite Four.
Yeah.
With like a level 40 something squad because I just knew how the Elite Four worked.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone
Elite Four and
Elite
oh
4
yeah, I often. Oh yeah, Elite Four in Emerald is tough, and Ruby Sapphire are pretty simple.
I made it easy. Probably because I played the game a lot. I just know the strat.
Yeah. In Ruby Sapphire, I found the Elite Four pretty easy.
Oh.
And same with Champion Steven. I never had too much of an issue with him. I think I mentioned that the easiest for me, the easiest fucking champion has to be the one from XY to me.
That wasn't that bad. I don't think you were there for that one because I think
I was not. Yeah, I was not.
But that was very easy. This is your cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see this, have you?
I actually have.
Your cutscene.
You have to write it on the back. Or right on the back.
Damn, Trip, you're fat.
Those are very squishy.
Oh.
Right.
I do not like the Gimp jump, but I can get it because it's actually realistic.
Yeah.
See, guys, Chappie gives Sonic Superstars a 2 out of 10 because it's not realistic.
I only said that because I just didn't like that one anime as much.
Yeah, but that became your meme.
I know it became my meme, but the truth of it is that I just didn't really. Oh, I guess I didn't find realistic is the fact that like, I don't know.
See, now you're getting behind the meme footage here.
Yes, I think what I didn't find realistic too much was the fucking fact of how is the fact that everyone why she is very bashful.
But you didn't mind my love story.
I don't know. The first episode was fine. The second episode dragged for me a little.
That series apparently does get better. It's like Nagatoro, where you gotta let it cook.
I actually, little Nagatoro, I actually like. I thought it was.
Well, apparently there might be a season. which I hope there is one. I really enjoy that series. We're now.
I enjoyed that one too. I think what Megator is just that they
actually make it realistic in terms of character development for dating.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the issue is that I don't know. My Love was fine at the first episode at least, but it's kind of. I mean, the second one just kind of dragged for me. That was it.
Thing is, what did you like about Nagatoro? Was it because it was more realistic? The most rom-com?
I think that, and also just the overall pacing and the writing was better. This was, as someone who doesn't really give much of a fuck about romance shit, it was still enjoyable from like a pacing thing.
Think of it now, Chappie. Right now, they just started the dating arc, or they just started the dating arc like a couple weeks ago, officially in the manga. So when we do when the anime eventually comes out for season 3, right? The season finale might be the confessional.
Like what? So what do you mean, they're gonna get married or whatever?
No, they just started the date. They just started dating. Like,
I know, because confession is like obviously. Because when I hear confession, I don't know why. Maybe I confused. I probably missed.
A confession is when they essentially admit that they love each other and stuff. And a lot of people were like, it's about time it happened, because Nanishi, the guy who created and wrote the anime, he's a very slow writer. All I can give him credit for is he's very slow. Ow. One anime I know you really liked is Bobobo and You.
Oh yeah, I really liked it. But then again, it's also just the Bobobo was just fun in general.
Well, it is fun. It's a shame that they couldn't finish the series because they weren't making enough money.
Yeah, that happens a lot though in most.
But they made 76 episodes, so they made some money.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't as bad as the F-Zero anime. F-Zero. I don't know if you heard that anime in English.
I have heard about it. Yeah.
How it did.
I only found out about it I only found out that there was an F-Zero like series like a few years back. I was like, wait, there was an actual F-Zero series? I never heard of this. It did so
poorly in United States and in Europe that it only got 15 episodes released.
I know most of them are lost media.
I know it was confirmed through some of the cast voice actors that they did record all 70-something episodes, but just did so poorly.
It's just considered lost media, and again, every time I discuss lost media, I always have to do this. Ooh, because YouTube likes to make it really spooky for some reason.
I would consider it spooky. I just find it.
I mean, I find it interesting and sad, but if you were to ask me, I just find it a mix of interesting and just sad overall. But what I like about it is because I remember there was a few channels like I forget. There's always a few channels that cover lost media. They like to put like little like spooky music in the background or something.
Well, that's just to gain viewers' attention, and it works with you.
Yeah, that's why I always have to. That's the reason why I always like do that whole thing with. Whenever I discuss it with people, I always have to go, "Ooh, spooky lost media." Even though I don't find the topic spooky at all, I just find it more like, again, tragic.
Some things you can't help with the media. If it didn't do well, then it doesn't do well. The company's
I find
it
tragic of the fact that it's like that you can't find it.
Well, why release it if it's not gonna make money?
I mean, that's understandable.
These corporations' goals is to make money.
That is true.
On Eggy, on. At least it gives me some. I know this boss is a big pain as Sonic. I know that much.
Oh yeah, I do this as Sonic. It is a pain and it's a bit annoying. I do a lot of these levels of Sonic. I really like.
I like about Superstars is each playthrough gives you a different perspective on the game.
Yeah. Remember, if you're drowning in the ocean, just suck a bubble. You'll be fine.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah, then that's a shitty move.
Fucking me up like early straw.
Oh yeah, like I just often love saying that. Like if you're in the ocean drowning, just suck at the bubble. You'll be okay. Trust me.
Suck Google. Can I get a bubble, please? Up.
The people, I was gonna say those billionaires in the Titanic should have just done that. They would have been okay.
You want people like Amy in this section of the boss? You can see
yeah. Oh, this one took me fucking forever.
Look at Eggman is a little diver.
Trust me, this took me absolutely fucking forever in with Sonic.
Everybody says no pair for us. I do like how the animals are relevant to zone. Like with the water zone, we got stills.
Oh yeah, because it makes sense. They're fucking aquatic animal.
You don't know anything about anything anymore. You don't know what you're talking about when you talk to me. Why won't you just shut up and keep your opinions to yourself? No one wants to hear that answer. Why don't you go kill yourself? La, 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 la.